The Christmas Eve ghost, when Thomas Tuchel was handed a P45 instead of a present. As the festive season of 2025 draws to a close, England manager Thomas Tuchel can breathe a sigh of relief. Unlike his current tenure, which has seen him lead the Three Lions through a flawless qualifying campaign for the 2026 World Cup, his Christmas 5 years ago was famously far more turbulent. In a story that has become legendary in the halls of footballing drama, Tuchel was ruthlessly sacked by Paris Saint-Germain on Christmas Eve in 2020. According to reports from the Daily Express, the German tactician was left sad and upset after being told he was no longer needed just hours before he was set to open presents with his family. A bitter end to a golden era. At the time, the decision appeared baffling to the outside world. Tuchel had recently guided PSG to their first-ever Champions League final in August 2020 and had secured back-to-back Ligue 1 titles, a Coupe de France, and a League Cup. However, the 4 o'clock thrashing of Strasbourg on December 23 would be his final game. Despite the win putting PSG just 1 point off the top of the table, the board's in-depth analysis of the sporting situation led to the most unwelcome Christmas card imaginable. The root of the issue was a deteriorating relationship with the PSG hierarchy, specifically sporting director Leonardo. Tensions peaked after Tuchel gave an unauthorized interview in which he compared himself to a minister of sport rather than a coach, lamenting the political maneuvering required to manage the Parisian giants. From Paris to St. George's Park. Tuchel's reflection on his time in France was tinged with a sense of being undervalued. "We never had the feeling that we had convinced people and that they recognized our performance," he later remarked. "Sometimes that makes you a little sad or angry." Fortunately for Tuchel, the ghost of Christmas past has not returned. His journey since leaving Paris has been nothing short of a rollercoaster. The Chelsea redemption. Months after his PSG exit, he joined Chelsea and famously won the Champions League, the very trophy PSG had sacked him for missing out on. The England appointment, now leading the national side, Tuchel has transformed England's fortunes. Having navigated a perfect qualifying run, he is already looking ahead to a 2026 World Cup group featuring Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. A different kind of Christmas. While the 52-year-old likely still turns his phone off on December 24 just to be safe, his position today couldn't be more secure. With the backing of the FA and a squad that has bought into his tactical vision, Tuchel is finally being recognized for his performance on the pitch rather than his political prowess off it. For the man who was once sad and upset on Christmas Day, the only thing on his wish list this year is a trophy to bring home in 2026.